Hey everyone, Technomentary here with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to review iOS 18.4 on the iPhone 11. We're going to take a look at the top features, the bug fixes, the performance, battery life, and if it's worth upgrading to 18.4 or not. So let's dive right into it. Now, obviously, iOS 18.4 is geared towards the features of Apple Intelligence, which this phone does not support, but it does have other features that are going to be available here. One of the noticeable one is going to be the new set of emojis that are going to be available that are pictured here. You're also going to get an update for some CarPlay user, a third row of apps, which is convenient if you like to use multiple apps. Now you're also going to see an update in the wallet here where you can now track orders and pre-authorization payment and subscription right on the wallet app directly for all of your payment. And let's see an update for Apple Maps where you can select a preferred language. And when it comes to your preferred or default translation app, you can actually now change it instead of using Apple's default translate app to a third-party one as well. Now, there are other updates as well in terms of the UI. If you pull down from the top the control center, you're going to see a new set of controls known as ambient music. And so you can pretty much select those controls and play Apple Music directly from the control center using Apple Music for the different type of music available as well. Now you're also going to see an update for whenever you use a back tap, a notification that will pop up to indicate back tap was activated. You're going to see an update for app reviews. So in the past, you would have to go through reviews to see what people are saying. Now there's a quick summary of apps that are going to be available right here so you can get an idea before you download. Talking about download, you can also pause download again, which wasn't available on directly on the App Store. But now whenever you're downloading, you want it to maybe pause it, you can pause it and then resume as well. So again, those are some of the big updates we're seeing here. And if you're using the Passwords app built into iOS 18, you can actually now get a counter for two-factor authentication code as well on your device. Now, along with those updates, there are some updates to Safari experience as well, where you can see recent searches available that are going to show up top here that you may have done, along with, again, some privacy updates as well here. So in terms of performance, as you can see here, the iPhone 11 is an aged device. Of course, 18 is pretty much one of the many updates that this phone has gotten. So for the updates that it's gotten, it seems to be a pretty stable update here. I have not seen anything major with this update here. Most of the entertainment apps, social media, productivity apps are working great on this device. Nothing to say it's kind of slow. It is not slow. It is a little bit lag here and there because of the device being just a little bit older, and the update here is for newer phones. But again, if you're still using the device, you're pretty much not going to even notice those differences unless of course you compare it to a newer iPhone. Now in terms of the battery life on this device here, the phone does not overheat. The battery has been surprisingly stable. We haven't seen any sort of drain or anything that might be very noticeable on this device. So again, battery life has been stable. So the question is if it's worth upgrading to 18.4 or not. If you're already on any of the 18 version on this phone, I recommend updating to this version because it is the most stable version. But if you're using 17, you probably can still use 17, and sooner or later you're probably going to be forced to update to 18 when apps start dropping support for 17, but that might not be for some time. So that's our review of 18.4 on the 11. Want to hear from you if you updated any of your phone to 18.4 or your experience using 18.4. Leave a comment in the comment section. And if you found this review useful and helpful, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button for more of these reviews. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.